Good morning. Welcome for today's morning meditation, June the 3rd. We start our meditation by paying respect so that we open the heart, we align, we connect with the higher energies. What we pay respect to, the heart opens to, and this is the energy which can come in. So we can all pay respect in our own way. A Buddhist, Christian, whoever can pay respect in their own way. If we have no spiritual tradition, we can pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. We close the eyes. We open the heart. And we bring our awareness to the body. We bring our awareness to the present, being aware of all the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. And we can visualize ourselves as we sit here. Where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our body, we're sending our attention, our energy back to our own body. And as we visualize the body, we can observe how does the energy feel. Do we feel the energy being centered with the body? We bring our attention to the breathing. We can focus our attention at the nose, where we feel the sensation of the breath as it passes the nostril. Just keeping our attention at that one point, at the gateway of the breath. Or we can focus our attention at the lower abdomen, as we feel the abdomen rising on the in-breath, falling on the out-breath. So we decide where we prefer to keep our attention, and we keep the attention there. We keep our attention with the breathing. We keep our attention with the body. We don't send our attention, we don't send our energy outside the body. And we keep our attention only with the present. We don't dig up the past. We don't worry about the future. Just being aware of this present moment as it arises, as it passes away. Being aware of the breathing in, being aware of the breathing out, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of all that contacts the mind from outside, from inside, and simply letting it pass, letting it go. Whatever contacts the mind through the 5 bodily senses, whatever forms in the mind itself, the thoughts, memories, feelings, states of mind, we observe them, we let them go. We don't react, we don't get entangled. just staying with the knowing nature of the mind. We don't send the mind out to what the mind knows. Just watching the breathing, watching the mind, being aware, letting go. All we do is let the mind rest. It should be very, very easy. But it's not so easy because the untrained mind does not know how to rest. The untrained mind always wants to react to all that contacts the mind. The untrained mind always wants to get entangled with the world. So we train the mind. We train the mind to know how to simply rest, how to be at peace. We train the mind in mindfulness. We train the mind to have the wisdom to let go. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware what is contacting the mind right now through the 5 bodily senses, what is forming in the mind. We train the mind to have this sharp self-awareness, and we train the mind to have the wisdom to let go. Very, very easy, but very, very difficult. Watching the breathing, watching the mind. Being aware, letting go. We train the mind with patience and persistence. Whenever we feel the mind wandering to past, wandering to future, dreaming, drifting, we simply bring our attention back to the breathing, back to the present. In time, the mindfulness becomes sharper, more refined. The attention stays longer and longer with the breathing, with the present. Just watching the breathing, watching the mind, being aware and letting go. And as we watch the breathing, being aware, letting go, the breathing becomes more and more refined. The sensation of the breath at the nose, at the abdomen, becomes finer and finer. But the inner breathing becomes more and more powerful. The breathing of air through the lungs becomes finer and finer, more and more subtle. But the inner breathing of prana through the chakras becomes more and more powerful, stronger and stronger. We keep our attention only with the present. If we send the mind to the past, all too often anger comes up in the mind. If we send the mind to the future, anxiety. With anger, anxiety, we squeeze the heart, we strangle the heart. The heart cannot breathe. Keeping our attention only with the present, being aware and letting go, the heart can open, the heart can breathe. And as the heart opens, the heart can breathe, the energy flowing through the heart becomes stronger and stronger. The heart becomes more and more cool. As the flow of energy becomes stronger and stronger, the heart becomes more and more cool. This inner energy is like the light of the moon, a soft, cool, clear, white light. So as the heart opens, the energy can flow, the heart can breathe, the heart becomes more cool. We watch the breathing, we watch the mind, being aware, letting go. And as we let go of all that contacts the mind, all that forms in the mind, we let go of all the baggage at the heart becomes lighter and lighter. As we let go of the baggage weighing down the heart becomes lighter and lighter. As we let go of the clutter in the mind, at the heart becomes more clean, more clear. So just by watching the breathing, watching the mind, being aware and letting go, the heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear. And as we keep our attention with the breathing, we don't scatter our attention, our energy in all directions. The heart becomes more collected, calm, cool, clear and collected. The heart becomes more normal. It's how the heart should be all the time. The first knowledge we get from our meditation is that the normal state of mind is simply to be at peace. Peace, contentment, happiness. This is the normal state of the heart. We train the mind in mindfulness. We train the mind to have the wisdom to let go. We train the mind to have the wisdom to let go by always observing the impermanent nature of all that contacts the mind, all that forms in the mind. Being aware of the impermanent nature of this body composed of earth, water, wind and fire, solids, liquids, gases, heat. We borrow these elements from the world for a time to form this body, and while we have this body, it's always changing, components always being replaced. The fire element, the body heat, generated and dissipated from moment to moment to moment. The air element, the breath, it comes in, it stays for the duration of one breath, and it goes out, impermanent. The water element, the fluids in the body, they stay in the body for a period of days. The blood, the saliva, the lymph and so on, all replaced in a matter of days, all impermanent. The solid parts of the body, even the bones, become replaced after a period of years. The earth element changes more slowly, but it all becomes replaced. So we borrow these elements from the world for a time to form this body, and while we have this body, it's always changing, components always being replaced. The time comes we must give it all back. Earth to earth, water to water, wind to wind, fire to fire. Nothing remains to call me or mine. We borrow it all and we must give it all back. being aware of the sensations of the body as impermanent sensations from an impermanent body. Being aware of the sensations through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the bodily sensations as moments. Moments of sensation arising and passing away. Temporary sensations from an impermanent body. Being aware of the mental events, the impermanent nature of all the mental events, the thoughts, the memories, the feelings, the states of mind. They appear, they pass away. The thoughts appear like bubbles in the mind. If we react to them, we create more and more of these mind bubbles. But just watching, being aware and letting go, they all pass away. They arise, they pass away. The memories, the feelings arise, they pass away. The states of mind, like the clouds in the sky. Sometimes we look at the sky, all we see are clouds. Same with the heart. Sometimes the heart is so full of whatever state of mind is all we can see. In time the clouds all pass away, leaving the sky clear and open. These states of mind, they all pass. If we let them go, they all pass away, leaving the heart clear and open, leaving the heart at peace. So we observe the impermanent nature of all that contacts the mind through the body, all that contacts the mind through the mind itself. And when the mind really sees this impermanent nature at a deep, deep level in meditation, the mind can see, this is not me, this is not mine. The heart can let it go, the heart lets go by itself. And in letting go, we find the real happiness. The happiness of peace, the happiness of freedom, freedom from our own mental disturbance. We stop to pour our mental energy into our own mental disturbance. We stop to throw the heart in all directions with desires. We stop to squeeze, burn the heart with anger, irritation. The heart finds its normal, natural state of inner peace. The heart is not permanent. The heart is not impermanent. The heart is timeless. We stay with the timeless, knowing nature of the heart, and the heart finds its normal, natural state of inner peace, inner contentment, inner joy. So just by watching the breathing, watching the mind, being aware and letting go, the heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear, more collected. The heart becomes more and more at peace. And when we clean out the heart, we clear out the heart, we unify the heart, we see that the normal state of mind is what we call the four Brahma Vihara, the four divine states of mind. The Brahmas are the high heavenly beings. Vihara means dwelling, abode. The four divine states of mind, the four abodes are kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity. So the high heavenly beings, they abide in kindness, they abide in compassion, they abide in joy, they abide in equanimity. We call these the 4 divine states of mind. Actually, they are the 4 normal states of mind. It's how the heart should be all the time. It's the dwelling, the abode of the pure heart. We can enter this abode through the door of kindness, through the door of compassion, through the door of joy, through the door of equanimity. In meditation we enter this door through this abode through the door of equanimity. Just watching the breathing, watching the mind, being aware, letting go. The heart becomes cool and clear and clean. The heart becomes more and more at peace. The heart becomes stronger and stronger, more and more energized. As we unify the heart becomes more and more unified, more and more energized. And as we energize the heart, we strengthen the heart. When the heart is weak, it's easily shaken, easily overwhelmed by the emotions. But when we strengthen the heart becomes more stable, more secure. As we energize the heart, the energy field of the heart becomes wider and wider. Our area of consciousness becomes wider and wider. And as we energize the heart becomes brighter and brighter. And as the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. The heart is the seat, the throne for the mind. And when we make the heart spacious and clear, refined, we get a nice, comfortable seat for the mind. And as we make the heart brighter and brighter, we raise the mind, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. Very simple practice, watching the breathing, watching the mind, watching the impermanent nature of all that contacts the mind, through the body, through the mind itself, just being aware, letting go. The heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear, more collected. The heart becomes more powerful, but at the same time more gentle, more mellow. The heart becomes lighter and lighter, but at the same time more secure. The heart becomes still, but at the same time overflowing. Overflowing with happiness, overflowing with peace, overflowing with joy. We find a wellspring at the heart, a wellspring of cool, clear, fresh, life force energy, light force energy. We find a bottomless well of living light, living waters, and we can drink deeply from our own inner well, drinking peace, being at peace. Just resting at the heart, the mind becomes refreshed and recharged. And there's a feeling of homecoming. We feel we have come home to our own heart. Usually we send our mind in all directions, and to past and to future. But as we progress in our meditation, it becomes more pleasant, more enjoyable to keep the mind within. We send the mind to the outside, we become drained, depleted. Resting within, the mind becomes refreshed and recharged. And as we watch over the breathing, we watch over the mind, being aware, letting go. This wellspring at the heart becomes a fountain. The heart becomes more and more energized. And we feel this overflowing from within. Our inner cup is overflowing. Overflowing with happiness, overflowing with peace, overflowing with joy. And we don't need to believe because someone tells us, or because we read it in a book. We can see, we can feel this inner fountain of divine energy. And this energy overflowing from the heart we can share with the world around us. And as we share this energy of the heart opens wider and wider. The energy flows more and more strongly. The heart becomes brighter and brighter, wider and wider. We breathe in, focusing our attention at the heart chakra, and we wish happiness for ourselves. As we breathe in, the heart becomes more and more energized. We can visualize the heart filling with light. As we breathe out, we wish happiness for all beings. We let the heart overflow. We can visualize the light of the heart flowing in all directions, above, below, all around. So breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, may all beings be happy. Breathing in, we energize the heart. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow. As we do this practice, the heart becomes wider and wider, brighter and brighter. The heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear, more and more at peace. And as the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. Just breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, may all beings be happy. Energizing the heart as we breathe in, letting the heart overflow as we breathe out. If we have anger, the heart is hot. This practice will cool down the heart. If we have anxiety, the heart is shaky, insecure. This practice will make the heart strong and stable. If we have depression, the heart is heavy and dark. This practice will make the heart light and bright. As we breathe in this energy into the heart, this cool, clear, fresh, life force, light force energy, we wash, we clear, we clean the heart. And as we radiate this energy to the world around us, we uplift the world around us. With this practice, we bless ourselves, we bless the world around us. We get the benefit of this practice here and now. The heart becomes more and more at peace. We raise our mind higher and higher, and we get the benefit in the future, because what we give to the universe will give us back many times over. This energy of peace which we radiate to the world is what will come back to us. Breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, may all beings be happy. And we can be happy with ourselves that we start our day in the best way. We establish our mindfulness, we develop our wisdom, the wisdom to watch the mind, be aware, let go. We clear the heart, we clean the heart, we energize the heart, and we share this energy of peace of the heart with the world around us. We uplift the world around us. So we can be happy with ourselves. We can have joy, we can rejoice with ourselves. Joy is one of the 4 divine states of mind. We can have joy with others, we can have joy with ourselves. And now we observe our heart chakra. How does it feel? Does it feel more open, more refined, more at peace? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it, we let it go. We bring our awareness to the body, being aware of all the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can visualize ourselves as we sit here. We bring the right hand to the heart chakra, the left hand joins the right hand, palms together, and now the heart is very strong, very bright, and with this strong, bright heart we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude, respect. Back down to the legs. We open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And I thank you for joining me in this morning meditation. And I wish you all success, all happiness in your spiritual practice, all success in your meditation practice. I wish you the highest happiness, which is the happiness of peace. May all blessings come to you.